For a moment, I wondered where I was. Then I noticed everything was different. I was different. But it was when I thought of Lily that it no longer mattered why. I couldn't let her think that she had lost someone else. Come on. Okay, let's figure this out. There was a pair of niche panels on one of the walls, each containing an empty spherical socket. The door's release mechanism wouldn't function without power. As well as being a fire hazard, it was extremely inconvenient for me. Somebody had left their belongings on the floor of the strange room. After glancing over the items, I realized some of them belonged to my dad. So, this is where you went. Among the collection of things, there was a notebook, but I didn't recognize the owner's handwriting. A quick scan showed it to be filled with scientific notation, none of which I could make sense of. Dad's pipe had been left behind, and in more pieces than the last time I saw it. No wonder, if his entrance was anything like mine was. It was unusual to see Dad without his hat, and vice versa. But then again, it was noticeably warmer than home. I decided to take it with me. A glass jar had been left next to the other belongings, emitting a faint white light. Assuming unusual objects to be important seemed like a good rule of thumb, so I picked it up. There was a pair of niche panels on one of the walls, each containing an empty sphere. Placing the jar into the left socket had restored basic power to the lab. Placing the jar into the left socket had restored basic power to the lab. Whatever the rightmost socket was supposed to do, it didn't seem to be able to do it while the lab was unpowered. Placing the jar into the left socket had restored basic power to the lab. Whatever the rightmost socket was supposed to do, it didn't seem to be able to do it while the lab was unpowered. Placing the jar into the left socket had restored basic power to the lab. There was just enough power to distribute to the door release. It took a large amount of power to get me here. Logic dictated that it would take something similar to get me home. I was going to have to venture outside to find it. And in the back of my mind, I hoped that I might find my father along the way.
Dad must have gone to town without telling us. Oh well, time to go to work. Can't go that way. Gnome is watching. Dad had probably already checked the post. Nobody ever sent us anything interesting anyway. So, we meet again. Watch your back, Gnome.
I took the stretchy rope from the tractor. Every adventurer needs rope. Right where I left it. I'm pretty good at climbing things, but only when I can reach them. Grandad would have been proud of my giant slingshot. Ugh. I wasn't strong enough to pull myself back. Hopefully we haven't missed any customers. Dad says we're running out of money. He's doing his best to find a job. He's probably gone to town for that exact reason. So until then, we've got to do our best to help out. Hey, Breeze! You didn't pay for that! Good thing Wings can't ride bikes. Wait, if Dad's bike is still here, where's he been all morning? I had a bad feeling, and I was pretty sure it had nothing to do with the porridge.
Hiya! With Gnome out of the way, I was free to start looking for Dad.
He can't see me without his head.
Dad had probably already checked the post. Nobody ever sent us anything interesting anyway. Dad's bike was by the wall, which meant he was still around the house somewhere. Heroes are good at saving people, but I never got a chance to save her.
Felt like a dream. I was being led down a path, and short of curling up into a ball, I was helpless to do anything about it. I considered going back inside and just waiting for someone to find me, but I knew that if I wanted to get back to Louis soon, I'd have to find the source of power for the machine that brought me here, and I wasn't coming back until I found it. It looked like the blue lamp also acted as a door release. It looked like the blue lamp also acted as a door release.
I had everything I needed from the cupboard. Come on, Sir Fuzzlepuff! I'm on a new quest. Line goes up. Line goes down. Line goes up. Line goes down.
Fira? Huh?
Ooh, shiny. I probably shouldn't touch it. I tried getting Dougal to pick up Grandad's scent. No dice. This spinning machine usually only works when Grandad is busy in the shed. Could he be back? The pump handle was shorter than I remembered. Maybe I just grew a lot overnight. Grandad would pretend he did everything for a reason, but I think he just liked to decorate. Dad, are you in here? The lights were already on. Grandad wouldn't mind me borrowing a little bit of paper. Wow, I've never seen this thing open before. Normally I'd jump straight in, but this is something Grandad made. I'm going to need a guinea pig. Godspeed, Sir Fuzzlepuff. Whoa! He's gone. Of all the souls I have encountered in my travels, his was the most fuzzy. Dougal, this must be where everyone went. What if something happened? I need to go after them. Dougal did his best to keep me out of danger. It was so annoying. Before I go, I should leave a note somewhere so Dad knows where I went. You wait here in case someone comes by. You wait here in case some... Cook!
As I wandered deeper into the swamp, I began to feel uneasy. From the gnarled and twisted branches of bizarre trees to the clamor of unrecognizable creatures filling the air, it was clear I was a long way from home.
Oh my god. I'm adorable! I couldn't wait to see what Dad looked like. The machine I came out of wasn't the same machine I stepped into. There was definitely magic involved. Somebody had made some holes in the wall. Usually, holes in the wall meant Grandad was working. His sacrifice will never be forgotten. This is Grandad's stuff. I knew it!
The doors had crumbled, and creeping vines had woven their way amongst them. It was hard to tell which had occurred first.
My apologies. I don't see many like you.
Who are you?
Mare.
Mer?
No, just Mare.
I'm not sure where I am. Can you help me get home?
Maybe help each other? Come, sit.
Oh. I want to live here! Yeah! It looked suspicious. Hup, hup, hup. Ah! Ever to you? His tongue was even longer than Dougal's. His tongue was even longer than Dougal's.
My people lived here once long ago. They had machines, kept us warm, safe. Now I am alone, and the machines not work.
Well, I'll take a look, but if I do, will you help me get home?
By fixing machine, you return home.
So it's the same generator that powers the lab. Okay, show me.
Follow.
A ramshackle wooden dwelling lay at the edge of the swamp. Presumably it was where Mare lived. Decaying statues and old ruins were strewn all throughout the area. I couldn't tell if they were made by Mare's people or some older civilization. Did the statues decay naturally over time, or were they forcefully toppled?